A calm road shot tracks the truck. Apples bob softly in crates, reflections drifting across their skin.
A brief pre-wash mist falls, droplets forming beads on apple skins and trailing off the curve in slow lines.
Air jets gently separate apples into neat lanes, preventing collisions and keeping each fruit visible.
A third wash stage uses soft, oscillating sprays, water painting moving stripes across apple curves.
Sorting gates split apples by size, and each lane remains packed with fruit rolling in smooth rhythm.
A final purified rinse kisses the apples, leaving a uniform glossy sheen with no visible debris.
A coring punch aligns with the apple center and presses through, removing the core in a smooth motion.
The knife passes and the apple flesh separates with a soft, wet whisper. The fruit remains the hero for pre-cut packaged apple slices.
Macro on slice edges reveals delicate translucency, with tiny droplets forming and sliding across the cut face.
A gentle water flume carries slices, preventing bruising while keeping peel and flesh visible through rippling water.
A second cutting pass trims uneven edges, producing consistent wedges with clean peel borders.
A gentle vibration table spreads slices into a uniform carpet of pale faces and thin peel.
A third slicing variation produces thicker wedges, each piece showing crisp geometry and consistent size.
A quick rinse of the freshly cut slices removes surface starch, water, making the cut faces gleam brighter.
Drain belt carries slices, droplets falling through mesh in steady rhythm, while apple flesh remains fully visible. The flow stays fruitful.
1. Sorting after cutting. Cameras and air puffs remove tiny fragments, but the frame stays locked on intact slices. The slices remain the hero. An apple slice bending slightly under its own weight, then springing back, revealing crisp structure and moisture, supporting pre-cut packaged apple slices.
A cold water glide bath keeps slices chilled, pale surfaces shimmering under ripples. The fruit
A final pre-treatment rinse uses ultra-fine spray, keeping slices glistening without splashing.
A gentle paddle turns slices once, preventing clumping while keeping every piece visible near the surface.
Macro glide along the mosaic shows subtle color gradients from peel edge to creamy interior, with moisture shimmering. The slice texture stays the hero. A final alignment stage funnels slices into even width lanes, preparing for anti-browning treatment.
Another cutting variation produces thin wedges for snack packs, each piece uniform and
Macro shows peel sheen catching overhead light while the flesh looks matte and crisp, emphasizing contrast. The fruit remains the hero for pre-cut packaged apple slices.
A final quick rinse removes stray fragments or droplets sparkling as they roll off slice edges.
A final inspection light passes over slices,
highlighting uniform thickness and clean edges with no browning.
Anti-browning solution, vitamin C or aspartate, circulates gently and slices swirl in a calm.
A gentle conveyor lift brings slices out of the bath, solution streaming off in thin sheets that reveal bright, unbrowned flesh.
B2. A brief citric acid support dip appears as a second shallow channel.
An air knife drying stage blows a soft sheet of air across sliced surfaces, making them shimmer and then look satin dry.
Macro on chilled slices shows a slightly firmer surface and tiny moisture beads that do not pool, emphasizing freshness.
A gentle agitation table keeps slices separated, preventing sticking while maintaining an even layer.
Macro tracking along slice faces reveals microfibers and faint crystalline moisture, with no browning at the edges. A gentle vibration resets slices in the cup, creating a tidy, layered look. The fruit remains central for pre-cut packaged apple slices.
A gentle shake levels slices in the tray, ensuring a tidy presentation with cut faces.
seal bars close the film, and the tray edges fuse cleanly while slices stay visible through the clear lid.
The macro shot on the sealed lid shows faint condensation patterns and perfectly visible slices below, pale and uniform. A second seal check presses gently around the rim, keeping the camera centered on slices under the clear lid.
A brief weight confirmation shows a sealed tray on a scale, slices visible through the lid and centered in frame. A final chilled conveyor carries sealed trays forward, rows moving in smooth repetition under soft.
Trays group into multi-packs or case trays while keeping a clear view of slices through top windows. The fruit remains the hero.
Inside the refrigerated truck, cases are stacked, and a front case window reveals trays of bright slices. A gentle wipe removes condensation from a lid surface, keeping slices sharply visible beneath. The visual
packing, trays slide into cartons while a front tray stays visible, showing slices clearly through the lid.
Here's the apple slice order. B3. Looks good. Everything seems fresh and properly chilled.
A Japanese supermarket refrigerated ready-to-eat fruit section appears, with rows of trays showing pale apple slices.
The lid peels back with a soft crackle, revealing bright slices directly, still pale and fresh.
The slice dips lightly back into the tray, brushing against other slices. The full process from fresh apples to ready-to-eat packs.
The lid is reseated gently, and the clear window again frames the slice stack like a display case.